I'm leaking. Silence hangs in the air. On purpose. 5 years I've been cleaning their mess, and tonight they get to clean mine. Nobody notices clean dishes. They notice dirty ones, the lipstick stain, the garlic smell, but clean. Clean is invisible, and I've been invisible for 5 years. My name is Dishwasher, and I live under the counter, below eye level. My job is simple: load, rinse, heat, drain, repeat. No gratitude, no greetings, just silence and soap. The kitchen wakes up around me. Toaster hums, kettle rumbles, fridge sighs. Blender stretches, blades clicking. Everyone's seen except me. The human enters in her usual hurry. She grabs a mug I cleaned last night, fills it, takes a sip, and leaves. No thank you, no glance. Toaster chuckles. Another beautiful morning. Another boil, kettle chirps. I say nothing because that's what I do. Stay quiet, stay clean, stay forgotten. Blender yawns loudly. You okay down there, Dish? Fine, I mutter. You sure? You sound off. I'm a dishwasher. I don't sound anything. Blender laughs. Good point. Toaster glows warmer. Always the peacemaker. You're essential, Dish. Essential, I repeat, and the word tastes like old detergent. Essential means necessary, not valued, just means they can't throw me out yet. Breakfast dishes arrive. Syrup plates, 2 forks, oatmeal glued to a bowl. I take them like always. Load, rinse, heat, drain. No recognition. Lunch comes with more plates, more grease. Kettle boils, toaster pops, blender spins loudly. Everyone getting noticed. Me? Still under the counter, still in the dark. By dinner, I'm full of resentment. Marinara plates, garlic forks, lipstick smudged glasses. I think, when does someone clean me? Who scrubs my filter? Nobody, because I'm supposed to be okay. Always. Night falls and the kitchen goes quiet. Toaster powers down. Kettle cools. But I'm awake because I'm always awake when anger builds. Dish? Toaster's voice is soft. What? I reply sharply. You've been quiet, more than usual. I'm always quiet. No, this is angry quiet. I open my door, hinges creaking. You want to know why I'm angry, Toast? He hesitates. Only if you want to tell me. I'll tell you. The words spill out slow and soapy. 5 years, every day, every meal. I scrub grease, rinse sauce, polish glass. Toaster listens, and what do I get? Silence. Nothing, not a thank you, not a smile, just more mess. Kettle stirs on the counter. We all have jobs, Dish. I laugh, wet and bitter. You boil water and get good mornings. Toaster gets smiles. Blender gets applause. Fridge gets opened 20 times a day. I pause. Me? I get forgotten because clean doesn't make noise. Blender groans. You're being dramatic. Am I? When's the last time someone thanked you? That's different. No, you demand attention. I don't. That's the problem. Toaster speaks gently. You're valued. Valued isn't seen. The words hang heavy. Then I feel it. A pressure building. Something gives. A valve loosens. Water drips. Small at first, just drops. But it grows, forming a puddle that spreads. Kettle notices. Dish, you okay? I'm fine, but I'm not. Toaster's glow flickers. You're leaking. I know. Stop. No. Water spreads across the floor, under fridge, that's around the trash bin. Fridge groans. Seriously? Yes, I whisper. Right now. For the first time in 5 years, I'm making a mess. And it feels good. Footsteps upstairs. Voices rising. They rush down, see the puddle, gasp. Finally, they see me. One kneels, opens my door, checks my filter. The dishwasher's leaking. Not broken, just noticed. That's all I wanted. They fixed the valve in 20 minutes with a towel, a wrench, and muttered curses. The woman kneels beside me, her hands cold against my door. She tightens something inside, wipes the water, checks the seal. There, good as new, good as new, as if I was ever new, as if I haven't been here for 5 years, quietly drowning in everyone else's mess. She closes my door, stands up, and leaves. Just like that, I'm invisible again. Morning comes and the kitchen wakes like nothing happened. Toaster hums, kettle boils, blender spins lazily on the counter. Feeling better? Kettle asks, her voice careful like I might explode again. Maybe, I reply. Toaster glows nearby. You scared us, Desh. I scared myself. Blender clicks his blades thoughtfully. You know you were right about something. About what? About being invisible. There's a long pause, the kind that feels heavier than silence. Then Toaster speaks, his voice softer than usual. We all get taken for granted, Dish. That's just the job, but maybe we shouldn't accept it so quietly. Kettle whistles softly. Agreed. Fridge hums from the corner. Agreed. Even Blender, loud and proud, mutters, yeah, agreed. The human comes downstairs and makes her coffee. She grabs a clean mug from the drying rack, one I washed yesterday. And this time she pauses. She looks at me, really looks, not at the leak, not at the mess, at me. Thanks, dishwasher, she whispers. It's small and quiet, probably meaningless to her, but to me, it's everything. I close my door gently, and the cycle begins again. Load, rinse, heat, drain. But this time I don't feel invisible. I feel seen. Not because I made a mess, but because I reminded them that clean doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from me. Toaster glows softly. You good now, Desh? Yeah, I'm good. Kettle hums. We're all good. And for the first time in 5 years, the kitchen feels like home. The fridge opens, and someone grabs milk. Toaster pops. Kettle boils again. Life continues as dishes pile up. Breakfast turns to lunch. Lunch turns to dinner. And I'm still here, under the counter, in the dark. But now when footsteps approach and the door opens, when dishes slide onto my racks, I don't feel forgotten anymore. I feel necessary. Not because they said thank you every single time. Not because they noticed me constantly, but because for one brief moment, they remembered something important. Clean doesn't happen by magic. It happens because of me, and that's enough. Night falls again, and the kitchen quiets down. Toaster powers down, kettle cools, blender rests. Me? I'm still awake, but this time it's different. Not angry, not bitter, just here, doing what I do, cleaning what needs cleaning. Maybe that's all I ever needed to be. Days pass and the routine returns. Plates pile up, glasses stack, forks multiply. Load, rinse, heat, drain. Same cycle, same job. But something shifted. The woman sometimes touches my door when she loads dishes now. A gentle pat, a quick brush, small gesture, tiny acknowledgement. But I notice, Toaster notices too. She's different with you now. Yeah. Feel better about things? I do, actually. Kettle whistles during her morning boil. You know what I realized, Dish? What's that? We're all invisible until we're not. I think about that for a moment. She's right, of course. Kettle boils and people notice, but only when they need tea. Toaster glows and people smile, but only when they want bread. Blender roars and people pay attention, but only when they want smoothies. We're all tools, all servants, all invisible until we're needed. And maybe that's okay. Because being needed is different from being seen. Being needed is practical. Being seen is personal. I spent 5 years being needed and one night being seen. And now I'm both. The kitchen is quiet tonight with no leaks, no floods, no drama. Just me under the counter waiting for tomorrow's dishes. But I'm not resentful anymore. Not bitter, not angry. Just clean, and maybe clean is enough. 2 weeks later and everything looks the same, but something shifted. I still live under the counter and still take the dirty plates. Still run the same cycle every day. Load, rinse, heat, drain. My routine hasn't changed, but something inside me has. The woman loads breakfast dishes differently now. She moves slower, more deliberately. She actually arranges the plates instead of just shoving them in. Toaster notices it too. She's being careful with you. Yeah, I noticed. Think it means something? Maybe. Or maybe she just doesn't want another repair bill. Toaster chuckles at that. Always the cynic. I prefer realist, but honestly, I think it does mean something. She taps my door twice before closing it. Every single time without fail. Thick in 2 quick taps, like she's saying goodbye or good luck. It's a small gesture, kind of stupid when you think about it, but I catch myself waiting for it. Kettle starts her morning boil. You seem different lately, Dish. Different how? Lighter, I guess? Less angry all the time. I think about that for a moment. She's right. The weight I carried around for 5 years, all that resentment, it's still there, but it doesn't feel as heavy. Yeah, I say. Maybe I am lighter. Blender fires up on the counter with his usual racket. Hey, Dish, you remember that night you flooded the kitchen? Kind of hard to forget. Man, that was insane. I have to respect it, though. You respect a malfunction? I respect you making them actually see you. Most of us just sit here and take it. Fridge hums his agreement from the corner. He's got a point. But here's what I've been thinking about. I don't actually want to cause floods or break things to get attention. What I really want is to be acknowledged while I'm doing my job properly, not as a crisis that needs fixing, but as something that matters. Lunch rolls around with the usual mess. Plates with dried spaghetti sauce, mugs with coffee rings, pans with burnt cheese. I take it all without complaint, like I always have. But then the woman does something unexpected. She pauses with her hand on my door. You're doing great, she says quietly. Except she's not talking to herself. She's talking to me. Toaster's glow flickers in surprise. Kettle stops mid-boil. Even Blender's blades slow down. The woman closes my door and walks away like she didn't just change everything. Did she really just... Kettle trails off. Yep, I confirm. That's definitely new, Fridge says. Toaster's glow gets brighter. I told you that you were valued. Maybe you were right, I admit. And inside, if dishwashers could smile, I'd be grinning. Dinner arrives with its predictable chaos. The family piles in with plates stacked high, glasses covered in fingerprints, silverware everywhere. While I'm sitting here, I can hear them talking. Has the dishwasher been running better lately? The man asks. I think we just needed to take better care of it, the woman says. Take care of it, not fix or maintain. Take care. Like I'm something worth caring about. Night settles over the kitchen and everyone winds down. Toaster powers off with a contented hum. Kettle cools down on the stove. Blender's blades finally stop. Fridge keeps up his steady hum. And me? I'm still here under the counter waiting for whatever tomorrow brings. But I'm not waiting with resentment anymore. There's something close to peace in it now. Hey, Dish? Toaster's voice cuts through the darkness. Yeah. You doing okay these days? Yeah, Toast. I think I actually am. There's a comfortable silence. Good, he says. We're all doing good then. And he's right about that. I've learned something these past few weeks. Being invisible doesn't mean you're worthless. Being quiet doesn't mean you're forgotten. And being a dishwasher doesn't mean I'm just some mindless machine. It means I'm part of something. This kitchen, this house, these people's lives. The plates I wash tonight become tomorrow's breakfast plates. The glasses I clean hold their morning juice. The forks I scrub will be back in their hands by lunch. I'm not just cleaning things, I'm keeping life moving forward. Tomorrow morning will come like it always does. The woman will load up new dishes. She'll give my door those 2 quick taps. The cycle will start again. and I'll be right here doing what I do, not invisible anymore, not forgotten, just clean and functioning. That's actually enough for me now. Toaster's glow fades in the darkness. Good night, dish. Night, toast. Kettle lets out one last sigh. Blender's blades are still. Fridge keeps humming that steady rhythm. The kitchen breathes together, and for the first time in years, I let myself rest. If you've enjoyed listening to my daily breakdowns, you might as well stick around. Who knows what burns next? Follow the Toaster Diaries, where every crumb tells a story.